Hello, Wellness Adventurist. Welcome back to another episode of the Wellness Inspired Podcast, a place where you can find inspiration, motivation, and empowerment in the pursuit of a wellness lifestyle. I'm your host, Sherry Davidson. I'm a wellness coach, acupuncturist, trail runner, and former interior designer in Houston, Texas, and I am deeply passionate about health and well-being. And as always, I'm here with my co-host, Finn. And if you're new to the podcast, Finn is my terrier mixed rescue dog, trail runner, and loyal companion. He is also a therapy dog and greeter at Element 5 Acupuncture and Wellness. Today, I am here to help you bring an adventurous mindset to health and wellness. Because let's be real, it's not about perfection. It's about exploring, discovering, and figuring out what actually works for you. And today, we're diving into how you can start treating your health goals like an adventure instead of just another thing on your to-do list. So if you liked episode 74, Step Outside Your Comfort Zone in 2025, How Adventure Fuels Personal Growth and Wellness, you're going to love this. We're taking it a step further with 5 simple ways to shift your mindset and go after your health goals with the spirit of adventure. So whether you're working on improving your fitness, eating better, managing stress, or just staying consistent, these tips will help you ditch the all or nothing mentality and actually enjoy the process. Because that is key. If it's not enjoyable, it's not sustainable. But before we jump in, for all those avid listeners who have tuned in over the past year, you've likely caught wind of the Wellness River Cruise. Well, friends, the moment has arrived. Mark your calendars for April 20th, 2025, a month away, as we set sail on the unforgettable 7-night cruise along the Danube River. We will traverse the picturesque landscape of Austria, Germany, Hungary, and Slovakia. Prepare for many active sightseeing adventures, including invigorating hike, scenic bike rides, and even a few brisk runs, maybe. Alongside these activities, indulge in the serenity of yoga sessions, engage in enlightening wellness discussions, and savor the flavor of locally sourced cuisine. Excitement is already brewing, as several enthusiasts have secured their spots. For those intrigued, I'll put the link in the show notes. And if you're a little more curious, in episode 63, 64, A Journey of Wellness and Wonder on the Danube with AMA Waterways, I had the pleasure of speaking with Laurie, a representative from AMA Waterways, and Tammy, a seasoned travel concierge, on the podcast to discuss the full river cruise experience. So feel free to check out those episodes for more information. This all has to happen quickly, very quickly. It's a month away because the cruise is around the corner. So if you're interested, put your deposit down. It's not a lot to hold your spot. Okay, let's jump in. All right, so let's talk about health goals for a second. We've all been there, setting big intentions to eat better, move more, stress less, and then life happens. The routine starts to feel boring, motivation dips, and before you know it, you're stuck in the same cycle. Sound familiar? Well, here's the thing. What if the problem isn't you? What if it's how you're approaching your goals? You see, too often, we treat health and wellness like a checklist, something we have to do instead of something we get to do. And that's where an adventurous mindset comes in. When you start treating your wellness journey like an adventure, something to explore, play with, and adapt along the way, you stay engaged, motivated, and way more likely to stick with it for the long run. So today, I'm sharing 5 ways to shift your mindset and reach your health goals with the spirit of adventure. Now, these just aren't tips. They are a whole new approach to wellness, one that makes it more fun, flexible, and sustainable. Are you ready? Okay, well, let's dive in. Tip number 1, ditch the all or nothing thinking. Instead, get curious. One of the biggest mindset shifts you can make is replacing rigid rules with curiosity. Too often, we think health is all or nothing. You're either on the wagon or off, crushing it or failing. That kind of thinking, it's exhausting and it sets you up for burnout. So instead, get curious. I hear people say in my clinic all the time, I want to lose 15 pounds. And I know what to do. I just need to set my alarm for 4:30 a.m. and go to the gym before work. The acupuncturist in me would say, I know you know what to do. It's just getting yourself motivated to do it, right? Well, over the years, I have changed my opinion. Now, the coach in me says, do you really know what to do? Because I believe if you knew what to do, you would do it. So what happens if you try that morning workout and you try to do it in the evening? Or maybe the gym is just not your jam. And that's okay, because there's something else that is your jam. Or how does your body feel when you swap coffee for tea? Or what if you approached stress relief like an experiment instead of an obligation? What works for you? What effectively works for you? Curiosity makes wellness feel like a choose your own adventure instead of this rigid program. And that's when you start making lasting change. So try this week. Pick one small thing to tweak in your routine, just as an experiment. No pressure, just play around and see what works. And remember, there is no failure, just learning. But yeah, play around. You never know what you're going to come up with. Okay, tip number 2, make it an experience, not a chore. If your workouts, meals, and self-care routines feel like a to-do list, they're not going to stick. So instead, turn them into an experience. Instead of forcing yourself to go to the gym, find a trail, bike path, or outdoor space that makes movement feel more fun. It works every time. I feel completely different and have a completely different experience on the trail running than I do in the gym running on the treadmill. Just give it a try. Also, you can turn meal prepping into an enjoyable activity or ritual, right? You can play music, try new recipes. You can even involve family and friends. And if you hate traditional meditation, try a walking meditation in nature. I did a running meditation retreat in Colorado, I think in 2016 or 17. Might have been 2018. It was a running meditation retreat in Colorado, and it was super fabulous. Sometimes when I run alone here in Houston, I focus on the meditative part of running. I listen to the birds. I listen to my feet hit the ground, the rhythm of my feet. Looking at the colors. I'm usually running in the park, and so I'm looking at the trees and I'm trying to take in all the smells and kind of like forest bathing, but running. The point is, wellness should be something to look forward to, not just something you check off a list. So here is my homework for you this week. Find a way to add joy to one wellness habit this week. So change your environment, invite a friend, or simply shift your perspective. Okay, number 3, chase progress, not perfection. Listen, every adventure has detours. No one climbs a mountain in a straight line. The same goes for health goals. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to miss a workout, eat things that aren't in your plan, or feel unmotivated. And that's normal. The key is to track progress, not perfection. So instead of, I have to work out every day, try, how can I move my body in a way that feels good today? Instead of, I failed at my diet, ask, what is one small way I can nourish my body right now? When you shift your focus to progress, the little wins start stacking up, and that's how real change happens. Okay, homework, try this. Start keeping an adventure log. Write down one thing you did each day that contributed to your health, no matter how small. And over time, you'll see how much progress you're actually making. Okay, number 4, find your trail buddies. Adventures are more fun and more successful with the right people. Think about it. When you're hiking, running, traveling with others, there's energy, accountability, and motivation. The same applies to wellness. So I can't stress more to find your people. Join a fitness class or running club. Honestly, I started running in Austin right before I moved back to Houston. I was randomly running in Houston, and then somebody introduced me to the Bond Running Club, which was Brian O'Neill's run club. And it was all over after that. And that was in 2010, I think, maybe 9 or 10. And I honestly believe that is why I am still running, because I was part of these run groups for many, many years up until a few years ago. And now it's just part of my lifestyle. But honestly, I cannot advocate more than for finding the right people. Partner with a friend for accountability that works really well, or connect with an online community that shares your values and whatever you like to do. Surrounding yourself with people on a similar path makes the process easier, more fun, and definitely more sustainable. Okay, so here's your homework. This week, reach out to one person who can support you in your wellness journey. A friend, a coach, a group, anyone who makes the adventure more enjoyable. Okay, last but not least, it's the one we always forget to do. Tip number 5, celebrate along the way. One thing adventurers don't do is wait until the summit to celebrate. They enjoy the process. They enjoy the hike. They enjoy the run. They enjoy the journey to the destination, to the goal. They appreciate the small victories. And that's exactly what you should do in your health journey. So stop waiting until you hit your goal weight or finish line to acknowledge your progress. Celebrate now. Did you make a healthy choice today? That counts. Did you show up for yourself in any way? That counts too. And did you simply not quit today? Well, that's a huge win. When you make celebrating part of the journey, you're more likely to stick with it for the long run. Last homework, identify one small win every day and celebrate it. Okay, wellness friends. Well, that was 5 ways to make wellness an adventure. So I want to wrap it up here and recap the 5 ways. Number 1, ditch all or nothing thinking. Get curious. Number 2, make wellness an experience, not a chore. Number 3, chase progress, not perfection. Number 4, find your trail buddies. Number 5, celebrate along the way. Wellness should be an adventure, something you explore, adapt, and enjoy. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one way you can add adventure to your wellness routine this week? DM me on Instagram at wellness_inspired, or you can also DM me at wellnessinspired_podcast. You can also contact me through LinkedIn at Sherry Davidson, or Facebook, the Wellness Inspired Podcast. If this episode was helpful, please share it with a friend who needs a little wellness inspiration. And don't forget to hit the subscribe so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep moving towards a healthier, more adventurous life. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to the podcast and share with your family and friends. You can also give me a rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast. It helps others find me as well. To get updates on new episodes and wellness inspiration in your inbox, please join the Wellness Inspired community. Go to thewellnessinspiredpodcast.com to sign up. I'll put the link to the website in the show notes so you can click and join. Also, there's a Facebook community at The Wellness Inspired, and you can follow me on Instagram at wellness_inspired. If you're in the Houston area or just visiting and interested in our services, acupuncture, herbal medicine, cupping, zen shiatsu, or dry needling therapy, contact us. You can find out more on our website at element5om.com. That's element5om.com. And again, I'll put the link in the show notes. If you're interested in health and wellness coaching, we can connect in the clinic or on Zoom. Reach out to us and we'll get you on the schedule. And as always, I would love to hear your feedback. I am dedicated to bringing you great content that is inspiring and informative with an artsy, fun, edgy spin. Thank you so much for listening. We'll meet here again next time. And remember, never stop exploring, learning, loving, and being you. Bye.